My name is Samuel Amanya and I'm the Chief Warden for Mount Elgon Conservation Area, a constituent unit of Uganda Wildlife Authorities estates composed of several conservation areas. This includes 10 national parks and 12 wildlife reserves, 5 community wildlife areas, and a number of wildlife sanctuaries. So Mount Elgon Conservation Area, of which I'm its Chief Warden, is located in eastern Uganda, particularly within the districts of Namisindwa, Bududa, Mbare, Sirongo, Buramburi, Kapchorwa, Kwen, and Bukwa. These are basically 2 ethnic communities, the Gishu-speaking and the Sabine-speaking communities. Mount Elgon Conservation Area, as you hear its name, it's generally a mountain ecosystem composed of 1,121 square kilometers and that's located within Uganda region. The mountain or the entire ecosystem is within 2 countries, Uganda and Kenya. So on the side of Kenya, we also have Mount Elgon National Park and adjacent forest reserve. Mount Elgon National Park is known to be a forest conservation area. It's composed of mountain forest and other subsequent vegetation zones, as we'll be sharing with you. It was conserved, or the original time when it was established as a protected area was 1938, and has been subsequent legal frameworks that all maintained it as a conservation or gazetted area, including the 1968 legislation, 1993 when it was converting into a national park, then 2003 when there was a protected area rationalization program, all of which maintained it as a conservation area. It is basically conserved for its water provisioning services. On the side of Uganda, there are about 85 rivers, of which 25 can provide electricity. All the 85 are important for the 8 districts I've mentioned, because that's where all these districts draw water from. For domestic use, there are a number of standpipes in these districts, whose water sources mainly is the forest. There is also a number of irrigation schemes, particularly in the Sipi region, where a number of communities are relying on the water from the mountain to do their agricultural activities. This same water is important not only for this country or for this region. On the side of Kenya, it does the same. This water flows up to join the waters of River Nile, which continue to South Sudan, to Egypt. So anything that happens on this mountain in one way or another does not affect the communities around, but also affects other riparian countries like Egypt. So there is a lot of international interest on this ecosystem. For example, this area is designated as a man and biosphere reserve, and therefore an international man and biosphere reserve. This is the UN categorization under the UN programs, under UNESCO programs. We have man and biosphere reserve, meaning the area is recognized internationally that its existence is for the interest and survival of the people within it or around it. And the people are the constituent component and all part and parcel of the management systems or regimes that have to be implemented within the mountain. This mountain, other than being a water tower, or of course it has always been known as a mountain of 1,000 waterfalls, it is also important for tourism. A number of tourists come to this region partly to hike this mountain. The Eastern Tourism Circuit, which includes the Karamoja tourism attractions, which includes ginger, and a number of other attractions within the region, cannot be complete without including Mount Elgon. We have the famous Sipi Falls, whose waters come from Mount Elgon, and majority of the people prefer to hike the mountain itself. And the top of the mountain is 4,321 meters above sea level. But starting hiking where it is a protected zone, it is at around 2,000. Now, most tourists prefer to hike, and you can hike through about four trails. In the extreme south, we have Bushi Trail, that's in Bududa. In Isironko, we have the Sasa Trail. We also have in Kapchorwa what we call the Sipi Trail, which begins at Kapkwai. We also have established another one at the Kapchorwa area called the Terriet. And we also have Piswa Trail, which is located in Kwen district. Each of them offer unique experiences for tourists. Depending on what you want and your energy, it determines where you go. For example, if you are energetic and you can hike the steep slopes, you can choose a challenge of Sasa Trail, where you even have to climb the wall of, it is called the wall of death. But now it is composed of metals and wood, so you climb safely and return safely. If you need the long one, you use Pisa Trail to take some time, as well as Terriet. Yes, you can walk 40 kilometers. If you need a shorter one, you're in a hurry, you can use the Bushi Trail. But all in all, both of them take between 3 to 5 days. There are those who might be interested in meeting the elephants, these mountain elephants, and would encourage them to consider this Piswa Trail or Terriet. So that's the opportunity to meet elephants which cross between Uganda and Kenya. And the speciality about them is that we know them as mining elephants, because they are used to come to the caves, like Tomb Cave, where they go underground and look for those minerals. So if you want to see elephants that are doing the mining activity, yes, Piswa Trail and the Terriet are there for you. Now, but there are those who enjoy just vegetation zones, viewing how vegetation change from the 2,000 meter to 4,321. We'll start with the mountain forest, and this is the typical tropical forest. And indeed, you can find a number of other animals like black and white colobus monkeys, blue monkeys. But then it will take you up to around 2,500, and you begin the bamboo zone, others call it bamboo and podocarpus zone, which is spread for a height of about 500 meters or so. That is between 2,500 and 3,000. And this is the area where communities, by the way, tend to prefer to collect the bamboo shoots, which is enjoyed across this region as a source. From there, you go to another zone called the heath and the wooded grass. And it's in this area where you'll find a lot of flowering plants. And those birds that like to take nectar or flowers, you'll find them in this zone. Unlike in the forest zone, in the mountain zone, where you'll find the turacos, like rose turaco, in this area you'll find the nectar-loving birds. When you continue to the last, between 3,500 to 4,321, that is the alpine or moorland zone. In this area, there's a lot of wind, and only those people who are familiar or who cannot be challenged by such a kind of cold environment can try it. In the day, it is summer, and at night, it is more or less like winter. But the beauty about it that you'll find a caldera, the 8-kilometer wide crater, which is found nowhere else but on this mountain. In addition to that, you'll find a special animals, birds particularly, which are endemic to this zone. Some of you might have heard about the Jackson's francolin, which is only endemic to this region. And many tourists come to Uganda particularly to look for this bird, and you can only find it at that height. In addition to that, a number of tourists just want to prefer to see the scenic beauty. If you use Piswa Trail, you'll be able to see the landscape of Karamoja, very flat, and that beauty you can't find it anywhere else except when you use Piswa Trail. So we welcome all guests who can afford this challenge to go to the mountain.
I'm called by name Simeon Kamam, a tour guide in Sipi Falls. Right now, we are in the first waterfall, one of the second highest waterfall among the 3 waterfalls in Sipi Falls. So the height of this waterfall is 85 meters height. With the association, we welcome the visitors to our office. We brief them, write down their names and the country where they come from. In Sipi here, we do have beautiful series of 3 waterfalls. Sipi number 1 stands with the height of 85 meters height. Then Sipi number 2 stands with the height of 65 meters height, with the man-made cave behind the waterfall. Then Sipi number 3, which is 100 meters height. And we have an activity. We do it 10 meters away from the falls, called upselling. This one, they tie using a seat belt and a rope and a helmet. Then they keep on rolling you down. It's more fun, more interesting. So I welcome our visitors. Come and adventure, Sipi Falls. It's one of the beautiful places to visit in Uganda. The challenge we face, number 1, we face language barrier. Take for instance, locals, they don't know English well, and the roads leading to the falls, they're muddy. So that's one of the challenges we face. And then number 2, communication gaps. As a association, we sit down as a guides, we agree. Then we come and maintain the roads.
Hello viewers, by name is Gerald, Sipi Falls tour guide. Right now we are at Sipi Falls number 2 behind me. My name is Kisa Gerald, a tour guide, Sipi Falls Tour Guides Association. Right now we are at the viewpoint of the main waterfalls. that this is Sipi Falls number 3, over 100 meters high. It is the highest amongst the 3. And Sipi number 1 is on the other side, meaning the rest of the falls are on the upper slopes of Mount Elgon. This is the highest waterfalls in Uganda, and it has got an activity called abseiling, which is done 10 meters away from the waterfalls, whereby they tie with the harness and the rope, and they rappel you down as you keep enjoying the views of the falls and the valley. We made this association in order for us to become uniform in what we offer, inclusive the prices which we charge in Sipi Falls here. It is approximately 119 tour guides here in Sipi Falls. So this is Sipi Falls Lodge, one of the views which was discovered by one of the governor called Sir Andrew Cohen. When our visitors come, we welcome them. We take to our office, Sipi Falls Tour Guides Association, and they have to register where they come from, because they have to present their passports or the national IDs, and they do all their payments at the office.
This is a chameleon. Along the trail, the clients experience chameleon tour. And this one, it's hornbill chameleon. And his name is called Joseph. As you see, the eyes is moving around. And this, it's a friendly, it's not a poisonous. It is under the reptile. It's friendly, as you see. The eyes moves around, and along the way, the clients experience this. They can enjoy the chameleon tour in Sipi community. And this chameleon is friendly. It changes colors in 5 minutes. It changes according to the nature or the clothes you're wearing. So this is a friendly, and the clients really enjoy it. And I'm welcoming all the visitors to Uganda, to Sipi Falls. It's a part of Africa.
I'm called Dennis Anand. So my work here, I'm the one who have employed me from the community, and I'm the one maintaining the trailers, planting trees around, we select the compound, and we work under community. So we work as a group of 20 people, which we work together. And also we have another 50, we have the rocks, and these rocks, we get them from the hot springs in Mount Elgon. So if you reach Mount Elgon, the water coming out from, and the water coming out from the source is very hot. So these rocks, they get too much heat, and they turn rocks. Some of them they turn to look black, some of them they turn to look brown and white. So on these rocks, we sell, we have a joint account which we keep on document in the group. So if the visitors comes to visit the waterfalls and they buy on these rocks, we keep on that money. So if somebody have a problem in the group, we pay school fees, buying food, and if somebody gets sick, we pull back on that money and then we help with it. So after that, we have also another 50, we have the honey, and that honey is called Mount Elgon honey. So that is organic honey. So these rocks, they are different types. We have the white color, it's called milky quartz. This is milky quartz. So I have also this one, this black one and white. This one is called smoky quartz.
Hello. My name is Vegetation, aka Elgon Sipi. Right now, we are at Access Local Community Craft Shop. As you can see, we have quite a lot of handmade things made by the local people. We work with different groups of people to craft most of the items that you see all over here. And as you can see, I would love to take you through and take a look. To start with, I would like to show you one of the unique ones I've just made, the latest ones. This is made out of a tire tube, and these are small wallets that you can use to stuff in your ATM cards, business cards, and so forth. Please, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. This is our local craft shop. Quite a lot of things, working with different community artisans here at Sipi Falls. And yeah, please feel free, guys, if you'd like to have some of these pieces. Find me on TikTok at Elgon Sipi Falls Guide. Also, Kunsanga. I do this and also do guiding at my free time.
The management of Mount Elgon Conservation Area and Uganda Wildlife Region, we should sincerely appreciate and thank you, BC, for this program where we can be able to share with the people of Uganda what we have to offer. All the people involved, all the stakeholders involved in this program, Uganda Depart, we sincerely thank you. Please continue, and thank you for choosing us.